Hi, I'm Katie Ziskind. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and the owner of Wisdom Within Counseling and Coaching. In this video, we're going to talk about relationships and dating. So I love helping people figure out how maybe a past relationship didn't work well, maybe you're newly single and you're looking to build confidence. So in this video, we're going to talk about ways you can tell if the person you are newly dating actually likes you. So you can book your free phone consultation to build confidence and clarity at wisdomwithinct.com. That's wisdomwithinct.com. So you're newly dating, you might be on dating apps, you might be getting out there, going on a couple dates, meeting someone in person even, and maybe you start to develop feelings. You feel excited, you're texting more often. So these are some ways that you can be more attuned to deciding and being perceptive if someone actually likes you versus just leading you on. So one way that you can tell that someone actually likes you is that they care about the things you say. They remember the things you say. So let's say you share that you're going to a work party next week. They will ask you, "Oh, how was your work party?" They will respond to the things that you say when you're texting and when you're speaking. So if you say, "Hey, I love doing salsa dance," or "Hey, I love lifting weights at the gym," or "I'm really passionate about running marathons," the person who actually likes you will ask you more curious and engaging questions about your topics of interest or your hobbies. So they'll say, "Oh, when did you run your last marathon? What was that experience like training?" Or if you love crafting and sewing, they will ask you, "Hey, what was your last craft project like?" Or "What inspired you to get into this style of crafting?" Or get started knitting. And they will ask engaging, responsive, and emotionally in tune questions. And this is a sign that the person that you're starting to develop feelings for is curious and interested in getting to know you better on a deeper level. When someone's not interested in that, maybe they're just interested in hooking up or a more casual situationship, they won't really go deep. They will stay on the surface. They'll, if you say, "Hey, how are you?" They'll say, "I'm good," or they'll say, "I'm fine," or there won't be a level of emotional investment that is really clear when someone actually likes you. Another thing that's really important to be perceptive of is your body boundaries. So let's say you're looking for a relationship. It's really important to talk about your boundaries around your body when it comes to being physically and sexually intimate. So when you're hooking up, oftentimes people don't have a conversation and say, "Sex means something to me. Sex means, that I'm going to be sharing myself with you, and it means I may get more emotionally bonded to you. And what does sex mean to you?" This conversation is important to have in advance of sexual activity if you are looking for a relationship. When you have someone in your life that really likes you back, they will respect your body boundaries. So if you say, "I'm not going to kiss you, but I will hold your hand," or "I'm not going to have sex, but I'm happy to do other sexual activities," or a big one, "If we have sex, I want you to wear a condom," they will immediately respect your boundaries and they will not push your boundaries. Even though they may want to do whatever, they will respect you, and it will be very clear because you will not get pushback, and you'll be able to feel this inside yourself that they care about you, that they respect your body boundaries, and they're not pressuring you for sex. Even if they may be ready for sex, this person isn't continuously pushing you and pressuring you, and they're really aware of what you've said, and they want you to feel emotionally safe. So if you set a body boundary of any kind, the person that actually truly likes you and is invested in building a romantic relationship and not just a situationship will in fact respect your body boundaries. And it does mean you have to verbalize what they are. They're not going to know what they are unless you say them. And that can be kind of intimidating, but that is also a great way to see if they do respect you. Because if they push or say why, or, "Oh," and you start to feel a sense of something inside you, that's a good sign that they're probably just interested in hooking up. And the third tip to tell if someone actually likes you is their level of investment in quality time with you. So someone who's just interested in hooking up will probably want to see you in the later evening hours. They might text you spontaneously saying at 7 p.m. at night, saying, what are you doing? Do you want to hang out? Do you want to come over to my place? So they won't be thinking ahead of, let me think a day or two in advance. What restaurant would they like to go to? They're not trying to plan an outing. They're just trying to get an easy adrenaline rush and dopamine rush. And if you're just interested in hooking up, that's okay. You may decide to just hook up in that evening. But when someone's interested in a relationship, they will be planning a date with you and try to co-create that date about 24 to 48 hours at a minimum in advance. So they'll ask you if you'd like to go to a restaurant, what restaurant you like to go to, where that date would be held, if it's more of an activity like pickleball or outdoor volleyball, or if you're planning on doing something more athletic like a yoga class or a cooking class. They're trying to plan something really fun, and there's effort going into that, and it's done with advance notice. Someone who's just interested in hooking up will also immediately invite you over to a private location. So you'll get an idea right away that they're not interested in putting in quality time to meet you in a public place, to buy you lunch or dinner. And so that's also a piece of it. And on the piece of quality time, once you start to see someone and go on 3, 4, 5, 6 dates, this person will be trying to take up more of your time when they're interested in a romantic relationship where commitment and trust are involved. They won't try to just see you on the whim, without any notice. And they'll often try to see you more often. So maybe it starts once a week, then it comes to twice a week, and then it's 3 or 4, even 5 times a week, 5, 6 days a week. They're trying to see you for dinner. They're trying to find out when you have free time, and they're trying to coordinate based on your work schedules how to spend more quality time with you. It's almost like they can't get enough of you. Like, you start to be the first thing on their mind when they wake up, and they're interested in spending quality time with you and doing things that might be outside their comfort zone, or going to the zoo or going to the park, or things that they might not usually do, but because you like doing them, they're willing to spend quality time with you doing those things because you like doing them. And that's a sign that they're interested in a committed long-term relationship. So I hope these 3 tips help when it comes to dating, finding out if someone's actually truly liking you and really attracted to you, and also showing you through their behaviors. Because someone could tell you, yeah, I want a relationship, but their behaviors are truly what speaks volumes. If the person that you're seeing isn't texting you for multiple days in a row and inviting you over with 1 hour's notice in the late evening hours, but saying, I want a committed relationship, those behaviors need to, speak louder than their words. So look at the person's behaviors and see how they're showing up for you already, because their behaviors are going to determine, if they actually do want more time with you and to build a long-term relationship with you. And the most important thing in this process is to try to change the person's behaviors, but instead step back into valuing yourself and building a confident relationship with yourself, so that when the person that you like doesn't show up the way you want, you don't try to change them. You just move on and you start to realize your value system and get really strong in your sense of self and start pursuing someone else that does have the capability to meet your emotional and relational needs. So you don't have to settle for less or try to make that person do the things you want them to do. You just see what they're doing through their actions and their behaviors, and then you tune into your self-confidence and self-worth to realize that you do deserve to go on dates with other people and keep looking for a better match. So if you're looking for help building confidence when dating or in the early stages of building a long-term relationship, I would love to help you stay true to yourself and really approach this from a sense of strong values. So you can book your free phone consultation at wisdomwithinct.com. That's wisdomwithinct.com. You can also give us a call or text at 860-451-9364. I'm Katie Ziskind. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I love helping people build meaningful, connected, and positive relationships, all from you being your authentic self versus having to be someone that you're not. So the more that you can be confident in yourself and your value system, the more you can attract a partner that you truly deserve, who wants the exact same things as you and respects your needs and even has the same needs that you have and values you in the way that you deserve. So if you're looking for confidence in dating, I would love to support you.